Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age 2. I'm your host, Lasan Fei, and we're in Hangman with our favorite drinking buddies. So, the plan is to go help out, Varric, there we go, with his mansion, his brother's mansion, really, that Varric sold, and it's now haunted. And maybe we'll run into some gangs along the way, and we can take them out. Yes. Yep. I agree. Let's get you out of the picture. Let's summon one of those.
How about you?
Wow, the Blood Mage is dead, I believe. And like still producing thralls. Eula. Okay. Or is there another one?
A good hit.
Alright. Downside of traveling in Kirkwall at night. Yes, because Isabella has people to talk to in there. But we're not going to do that just yet. Instead, we're coming over here. That's probably the only encounter with the gangs that we're gonna get in this trip. Alright. So, into Bartram's estate. Varric, are you gonna give us an elaborate story to start this one? Nope, I guess not. Anything else? Nothing else in here. Those?
Hey, is that music? Where is that coming from?
I don't hear anything.
Oh dear.
Something in this house is restless.
Yeah, no kidding.
Not going to happen.
And it's not possible to pick.
I guess the buyer wasn't kidding.
That would be quite the trick at parties.
Oh, that was floating. That's what I was looking for. Alright. This is not a big room.
Where's that voice coming from?
What voice?
Yep. My thoughts exactly, Hawk.
I can't do that.
Anything? Anything in here? No.
I can barely hear it. I wish I could make out the words.
What are you hearing, Varric?
I don't think I can do that.
Are you... yeah?
We get it already. House haunted. You can stop now.
We're getting closer. I can feel it, Hawk.
Not going to happen.
Well, since I've tried the other two, I may as well confirm
I can't do
one's
that.
Not possible to pick. More of these creepy statues. Alright. Let's quick save here.
Look at this. My brother's junk was left here. You wouldn't know it, but Bartrand was a sentimentalist. This came from our estate in Orzammar. When I was 7, I knocked over one of Mother's plates and broke it. My brother yelled at me for an hour. This was made by the artisans of House Saldras. The clay was from the Adros-Etuna River, which never sees the sun. Arr!
There's no way you're talking about the same Bartrand that I met.
Maker's truth. There were tears in his eyes. I never thought that was possible before. That stupid plate was the whole city of Orzammar to him.
Interesting. So... is there something in here? Besides a crate? Okay.
Sorry.
This isn't being caused by some random artifact. The idol is still in the house, Hawk. It has to be.
Probably. Okay, nothing in there. That door really doesn't open. Well, since you so kindly opened up for us... okay. There's nothing in here.
I don't think I can do that.
Well. But at least it's a tidy ghost.
Whatever is here is angry.
Well, no kidding. Alright. Quick save again. Just in case it bugs. Nice floaty things. Book, pots. They're all going back to where they... well, maybe not. They looked like they were going back to where they were supposed to be. That door now opens. That door now opens.
I really should have gone to the privy before coming in here.
Oh, poor Isabella. I don't think I actually brought Isabella with me on this mission before. Well, the framing's set up. So choose the center one, obviously. Alright, Varric.
Easy as pie.
Good job. Alright.
Not going to happen.
Not possible to pick. So, through this door. Alright.
Are you real? You've got to get out of here before it comes back.
What?
Where's the idol?
What idol?
Don't waste my time with your lies. Tell me where it is.
I didn't exactly want to stay for dinner, but I think we've got a few minutes to hear her out.
She's hiding something, Hawk. Don't lie to me. I know it's here. You must have found it.
Wow.
I swear, I don't know anything about an idol. Please. Maker, no! It's starting again!
Go hide.
Uh-oh.
all out. That's gonna hurt. Oh, great.
Get back!
Come on, Huck. You can do that one. And those three? Okay. That one. Yep, let's go say.
Come back here!
We're doing okay. It's just a giant frickin' golem. Okay. Hit those two.
Better luck in the next one. That's enough!
And we're gonna go pop out.
Move the body.
Run, just run. This is really angry ethereal golem. Alright, well, I'm just gonna
Need us.
I helped you out, Fenris. I would like that remembered.
I'm glad I don't have to clean up this mess.
This is a piece of the idol. No, I should have known Bartrand would lie to me. Of course he'd keep a piece of the statue for himself. Think of what we could do with this.
I don't know about you, Varric, but I don't want to end up like Bartrand.
I'm not my brother, Hawk. The idol drove him crazy, but this is just one tiny piece.
It's a bad idea.
I need
Bear.
this thing. 6 years of my life have gone into this. The shard is my only hope of curing Bartrand. It's my only chance to set any of this right.
But. Oof. Oof. No, it's not. There, you need to get rid of it.
Varric, if you keep that thing, you'll go mad, I'll have to kill you, and Bianca will be heartbroken.
You're not listening, Hawk. I know I can handle this shard.
Acting crazy is not a compelling argument in favor of keeping that accursed thing.
Fine. I don't really want to argue about this anyway. Take it. It's your problem now. Maybe Enchantment Boy can dispose of the thing for you. Let's go. I think I could use some air.
You are Ludo. Hehehe. And that door opened. But is there anything in here? First and foremost, no. Alright, well, what about in here? Isabella, would you like to try that? Ledger.
Merchants' Guild ledgers. Dwarves fighting over whose ancestors were the dwarfiest, whose gold is the shiniest. I never understood how he could stand it. 5 minutes with them and I need a strong drink.
Everything makes you thirsty. Don't try to blame that on the Dwarven Merchant Guild, Varric.
You might have a point there, Hawk. Bartrand wagered everything on the expedition. Everything for the chance to escape the guild. Make enough money and the guild doesn't matter anymore. You're free. Damnation. Let's keep going.
Well, I think actually we're leaving. Right. Yep, that heads out. Through the front door this time. Which I think is going to put us out at the same exit. And of course, they made it daylight. Alright, so. Take it to Sandal.
So you engaged a Kunari dreadnought in battle?
They engaged me in battle. I was just trying to get away. Sailing into the storm was a gamble. Took care of the dreadnought, but it did us in too. Can't win them all.
Where I come from, we would call that insanity.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Alright. Where's our house? There's our house. Alright, into the Hawk Estate we go.
You've had luck on your travels? May I say again how thankful I am you've allowed Sandal to remain? He seems very happy.
Sandal.
I can make it for you. I can make it
Alright. Hang on. Who am I talking to?
for you. If you need any enchantments, I'm sure my boy would be happy to help. In
Think you can do something with this, Sandal?
Is that lyrium? I've never seen anything like that.
Well, it's nothing good.
It's dangerous. Varric suggested Sandal might be able to dispose of it.
I think my boy can do better than that.
Ooh, enchantment.
The real reason why the dwarves disappeared in the Elder Scrolls, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, wrong universe. Okay, what am I doing? Closure, just to talk with Varric. Varric just wants to talk. You know what? We're gonna go out by ourselves for a bit. To the Hanged Man. If you expressly want me to visit at night, I will be so sad. But that does not seem to be the case. Hello, Varric.
Listen, Hawk. I don't know what came over me back there in Bartrand's house. I'm glad you're watching my back.
That's what I'm here for. That and doing all the fighting.
You know what I like about you, Hawk? Your humility. What are you having? Edwina, let's get a couple of drinks here.
I like how... Well, that was Nora. Is there actually one called Edwina? That would be better.
Do you ever feel like you're part of a story that's some...
Anyways.
Hawk? This is awkward.
Oh, really?
You? At a loss for words? I should mark this down my calendar.
Enjoy this while it lasts. It might never happen again. Look, I just want to say, it has been an honor knowing you.
Oh no.
Are you about to die? Am I? Why so serious all of a sudden?
Don't panic. I just needed to get that off my chest. You know, it's 6 years today. 6 years since I found you dragging your tail out of Bartran's office. Here's to whatever comes next.
Maker, I wish.
Technically, I wasn't leaving his office. There was just a table outside. Alright. Where am I going now? To talk to Aveline. And maybe the king. Oh, please don't trigger too many things at once, game.
Let me guess. That's your final answer?
3 mages have fled to Ferelden, and you have intervened to protect them, as if it is your right to do so. What other answer did you expect, your majesty?
A maybe might have been nice.
I do not deal in maybes. I deal in cold, hard facts. As should you. Perhaps when Ferelden next chooses a king, it will be one that takes his duty to the Maker seriously.
Well, that was awkward.
That's just Meredith's idea of Kirkwall hospitality.
Really? Kirkwall brutality? You must rip the skin off your face, then.
Yep.
This is the champion of Kirkwall.
Hi, Bontegan.
Right, I'm Alistair. King of Ferelden. And this is Tegan, my uncle. Sort of.
I'm actually Tegan. I'm only sort of his uncle.
I was hoping we could talk. Would have been better timing before being emasculated by Meredith, but I'm not picky.
Things are looking up. It's not often I get called on to meet with foreign leaders.
I know you came here from Lothering, a Ferelden refugee that did well for himself, against all odds. I have to admit, I was hoping your influence in Kirkwall might be of use. Things haven't been going well with Orlais. Without a Viscount here, however, there's only the Knight Commander to deal with.
You were having an argument about mages.
Yes, well, apparently I don't feel the same way about mages as the Chantry does. So, we're in disagreement. That means they get nasty. They're like that.
Sounds like the Circle is better off in Ferelden.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Sadly, I don't control the Circle. I can only deal with mages outside the Circle, of which there aren't many.
I don't like that response.
A lot of your people fled to Kirkwall, you know.
I know. I wish I could have helped them. Their blight devastated the kingdom, and afterwards, well, it hasn't exactly been peaceful. They're welcome back, of course, as are you. But after so many years away, would you still consider it home?
He's right.
Kirkwall is my home now.
I understand. Ferelden's loss.
Is there to be a war, then?
I hope not.
You're more optimistic than I am.
Empress Celine is doing her best. Orlais isn't the most stable place right now.
No.
What's happening in Orlais?
Oh, the usual. Attempted assassinations, uprising, fancy parties with stinky cheeses. Apparently, some Orlesians think it would be grand to get their lost province back.
Well, we won't let them swoop down on us, will we?
That's right. Swooping is bad.
Indeed. Alright.
What do you need me to do?
Sadly, it may be too late. Meredith got wind of my arrival sooner than I'd hoped. What you can do is protect Kirkwall. It will take someone like you to keep it from falling apart.
Just me standing between the city and disaster, huh?
I've been there. Trust me, it isn't pretty. Well, I suppose we should be getting back.
We should. The hero of Ferelden should be back in Denerim by now.
Ah,
You're
fine.
always so formal. He has a name, you know.
That you don't say either. Alistair. To be fair. Alright. Okay. Quick save here.
I wonder if I should try coming back tomorrow?
There is no Viscount. You're just screwed. Aveline.
You have no Viscount. It's clear you're suffering without sufficient leadership.
That doesn't grant default authority to you or your commander.
It would be easier if you cooperated.
Wouldn't it?
Guard, Captain.
He sounds tranquil.
Trouble?
Yes. He's been hounding me. These Templars strut around as it is, but now it's just out of hand.
He could be fishing for a less strenuous position here in the barracks.
Well, he won't be getting one from me.
That's not what Callan has heard.
What are you talking about?
That you coddle your men. It's all lies, of course. But it's out there.
No wonder the Lieutenant was harassing me. Bastards. If they think I'm coddling anyone, it'll be my husband, Donnic. You and I will intercept his patrol tonight. Then you can see for yourself if I'm coddling him, or any in my command.
Well, I could do with a breath of fresh air.
Good, because there's no way I would let this go. Cullen wants to know if these things are true. You'll be able to tell him. Donnic's patrol, Hawk. Me and you, tonight.
Okay.
Accuse me of being soft. Not in this lifetime.
Okay. Y'all also saw the...
Hello again, champion.
Hi, guard. Wonder, Bran, do you say anything?
Well, look who it is. You. The you. If you don't mind, I could do with a significant reduction in the amount of attention this office receives. A visit from the champion is something of the opposite.
I sense I am unwelcome in the halls of power.
Power? I am just the hand on the seal, waxing what I'm told. Now I'm trapped under Templar scrutiny, waiting for them to note how easily I might be replaced.
And it isn't going well?
It is not going well.
There is no one to carry the last Viscount's line.
You presided over Seamus's death. That was the sad end of the Dumas. When a line is judged unfit or ends, we appoint from Kirkwall's elite. Or we would, if the situation was normal. But it is not.
Who nominates a new Viscount?
A consensus of the nobility, normally, and a willing nominee. Both are lacking, and I can't fault it. These are difficult times.
Could I nominate someone? Or do it myself?
Anyone who thinks to take this office needs more than popular support. They need particular support. You are many things, champion, but not this. Not yet, anyway.
Since when are city leaders appointed by the Knight Commander?
Meredith would not openly declare a preference. The rule of Kirkwall is deliberately separate from the Chantry's will. But the Order embodies security in Kirkwall, and they want the new Viscount to be more accepting of oversight. Anyone who wants to rule Kirkwall needs support from the Templars. That is the new truth of this city.
What happens if they don't like the choice?
Do you know how Viscount Dumas' predecessor Perrin Threnhold left office? He was a tyrant, certainly, but his rule was not ended until he actively sought to expel the Templars. The good of all is inexorably tied to what is good for the Templars.
I can apply influence in many ways, you know.
Do the words political maelstrom mean anything to you?
Not particularly.
The Templars are particularly sensitive about destabilizing elements, especially after what happened to Dumas.
The Arashok killed the Viscount, but he's no longer a problem.
There are older hatreds that the Templars feel deserve more central focus. Sometimes I wonder if we're at war with ourselves.
When Viscounts die, it's the sycophants who truly suffer.
If his death was more fresh in my mind, I would give you such a... censuring. I can still do that, I think. Each day is fresh insult. Leave me.
Yep.
That's all I need. The champion.
You were kind of being rude to me, so yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in, and in the meantime, in between time, take care, have fun, happy trails.